Entitled brat just tried to kick me out of my friend group. Payback's a bitch. I've had the same friend group since freshman year of high school. 7 of us total. There's me, 3 guys, and 3 other girls who basically became my actual family since my home situation wasn't great. We had our lunch table, our inside jokes, our Friday Chipotle tradition. One of the guys, basically my best friend, had been in my life the longest. When this new girl transferred junior year, she looked so lost on her first day that I decided to walk up to her in the hallway and ask if she wanted to sit with us at lunch. She was quiet, kind of shy, and I felt bad for her. Big mistake. Her name was Brittany, and she seemed cool at first. But 3 weeks in, I saw on someone's Snapchat story that they were all at Topgolf. Every single person in our group, except me. I texted asking what everyone was up to. They all said nothing much, while I literally watched their stories. Monday, they shrugged it off as a last-minute thing, but Brittany was front and center in every single photo, and I started getting this weird feeling in my stomach. It kept getting worse. 2 friends who were officers in debate club with me just didn't show up to our meeting. No text, no explanation, nothing. But I saw them at lunch with everyone else acting totally normal. Lunch became actual hell. I'd sit down and they'd act like I wasn't there. Brittany would be in my usual seat half the time, sitting extra close to my best friend, and everyone acted like that was completely normal. Then Brittany crossed a line. We were all sitting there. I was trying to join a conversation about the upcoming pep rally, and she goes, "You know, maybe you'd be happier sitting at another table. Like, I think you're bringing down the vibe." My best friend's head snapped up. What? Why would she do that? Everyone stared at her. Brittany did this fake little laugh and was like, "Oh my god, I'm totally kidding. God, can't you take a joke?" I just smiled, said hilarious, and went back to eating. But that night, one of the girls texted me asking if we could talk. She told me everything. Brittany had been going to people individually, crying about how I'd been talking behind their backs. Apparently, I'd called people sluts, said the guys were losers, completely trashed everyone. None of it was true, but Brittany was convincing enough with her fake tears that people started pulling away from me just in case. This friend didn't believe it, thankfully, and that's when everything clicked. Brittany was trying to completely erase me from my own friend group. She had a thing for my best friend and thought I did too. So I came up with a plan. For the next week, I started my whisper campaign. I'd talk about the party Saturday to people, then glance at Brittany and look away. Then I made it obvious, leaning close to people and saying, "Saturday at 7, but obviously don't tell Brittany," just loud enough for her to hear. In the hallway, when someone asked why some people weren't invited, I'd just shrug and say, "You know why," while looking directly at Brittany. She was losing her absolute mind. I watched her corner my best friend by his locker, clearly grilling him. Then Saturday came. See, my best friend's birthday was actually the following Wednesday, and I'd been planning a surprise party for months, way before Brittany even showed up. When Brittany appeared at my door at 6:30 with my best friend in tow, before the party was even supposed to start, I knew she'd dragged him there to catch me red-handed excluding people. I opened the door to reveal a house full of decorations, a custom cake with his favorite video game characters on it, and all his friends, one after another, yelling, "Surprise!" I immediately turned to him with the biggest, most genuine smile. "Happy early birthday. I'm sorry the surprise is ruined. You weren't supposed to be here for another 2 hours so we could finish setting up." Everyone else was in on it, laughing and pulling him inside to show him everything. Brittany just stood there frozen, and I watched her brain completely short-circuit. That's when Brittany absolutely lost it. She whipped around and started screaming at me in front of everyone. "You've been trying to steal him from me this whole time. All the whispering, the secret party, you're obsessed with him." Everyone went dead silent. My best friend just stared at her. "Steal me from you? Brittany, we're not dating. We've literally hung out twice." The room was so quiet you could hear the awkward shuffles. Brittany's face went from red to white. You said we were." She grabbed her bag and bolted. One of the guys shut the door behind her, turned to the birthday boy and said, "So, you gonna open these presents or what?"